Yoakum, Executive Director of the Humane Society of Manatee County, welcoming everyone the 13th annual Paws in Motion Dog Walk fundraiser here at Caddys of Bradenton is our starting point. Today we've got almost 200 walkers here signed up and registered to be part of this event, which helps raise money for our shelter operations and the animals in our shelter. We have over 40 vendors set up here and had just a great response from the business community for sponsoring and supporting our event. So we hope everyone has a great day today here at Caddys of Bradenton at Paws in Motion Dog Walk fundraiser. So today at the 13th annual Paws in Motion, we have the largest registration number of people who've signed up to walk in our walk. We've got double the number of vendors that were here last year. We've got DJ Freeze here again with us this year. It's going to be a great day. It's going to be a great event. The walk starts in about 10 minutes down the Manatee River, along the Riverwalk, and then back to Caddys of Bradenton. Vendor Village will be open until 1 o'clock, and we've got some great vendors here, and people are going to have a good time. Caddys is serving food and drink. It's a great place to hang out and relax after the walk. We're anticipating a beautiful day and a great turnout. So we really appreciate it. So one of the reasons why Paws in Motion is so important to us as a fundraiser is that it helps support our shelter operations and our Second Chance Adoption program. Last year, over the last 12 months, we helped 773 cats and dogs end up in new homes, and that's a really good number. The average length of stay for a dog at our shelter, believe it or not, is only 29.6 days from when it comes in to when it ends up in a home, and we're real proud of that. Cats is about 37 days for cats from the time they come in until they end up in a new home. Our veterinary clinic, and we have our wellness director, Dr. Lindsay Rowland, with us today, last year served over 13,000 animals here in Manatee County and the Bradenton area. So we're real proud of the results we're getting, and we're real proud of the support that we get from the community, the business community, and the community itself. We're here to help any and every animal, no matter what the financial circumstances of the family. We're here to help. So we do have a great team of volunteers at the Humane Society of Manatee County. We actually have a team of 134 volunteers that work their hours for us, giving the greatest gift of all, their time for the animals. So we have volunteers that walk dogs. We have volunteers that help us with animal care. We have volunteers that are cat cuddlers. We have volunteers that help on our events, go out into the public, our community outreach. So we have a job for everybody who wants to come volunteer their time for the Humane Society of Manatee County. We could not do what we do, and we could not be successful without our volunteer team. It's as easy as that. And some of our sponsors this year, we had Premier Community Bank. We had Visual Harmony Promotions supporting us. We had Pet Suites supporting us as well. And just a great group of business sponsors and corporate sponsors. Meadows Dental Associates, McGriff Insurance Services, to name a few. But we really appreciate the support from the business community. We are so appreciative of the support that we get. And I would invite anyone who'd love to come tour our shelter, tour our clinic, come see our facility, reach out to us. Our website is www.humanemanatee.org, and we also have our Facebook page, Humane Manatee. So check us out, stop by, visit, come join the fun that we all have in saving lives 4 paws at a time.
This is Paws in Motion, and this is our 13th year. This is our largest event of the year. All proceeds based on the walkers and the money they raise, as well as our vendor village, go directly to helping save lives 4 paws at a time. Today, we're very excited. The weather is pristine. We have over 200 walkers. We have over 44 vendors in our vendor village, and we're very grateful for our destination, which is Caddys of Bradenton, located here on the Riverwalk. And so not only is this a full staff event between the shelter and the clinic, but we also depend heavily on the generous time and commitment of over 50 volunteers, and a good portion of them come from public supermarkets, which is, of course, our local grocery store. So we're really blessed, and that's been an annual thing for us. This event is our largest of the year. All proceeds go directly to our mission, and that we would encourage you to please come take a tour of our veterinary clinic, which is open to the public, and come to our shelter. There are many, many amazing adoptable animals. In fact, a couple of really cool things. We adopted out over 788 animals last year in the year of 2018, and we actually served in our clinic. We saw over 11,500 patients in our clinic. And right now, actually, the clinic is open. So the monies raised here go directly to supporting the housing and sheltering and finding animals in the shelter their loving home. Our length of stay is less than 28 days, which is really awesome. And the impact of fundraisers like that is what enables us to get these animals off the streets in a clean environment. They're cared for, loved on, and in a home as soon as possible. They're forever home.
My name is Cheryl Brady, and I'm the owner of Vet Care Express Animal Ambulance. Well, we're an animal ambulance. It's just like a human ambulance, except it's specifically designed for pets. And we like to come out to the events, and Paws in Motion for the Humane Society of Manatee County is just an outstanding event. It gets the community together. It gets the dogs together. Everybody comes out, raises money for the Humane Society, have a great time. Luckily, we have beautiful weather today. They do a great job at the Humane Society of putting the monies back to helping all the pets that need help. And our community really comes together for this event to be able to raise money to take care of these pets and support their local Humane Society. We love being here because again, we get to let everybody know that the ambulance is here for help as another resource, but at the same time, we get to support the Humane Society of Manatee County. We've been in business since 2010. The response has been excellent. I mean, in that amount of time since 2010, we've had nearly 12,000 transports between the two counties. So we go from vet to emergency, from emergency back to regular vets. We go from homes to emergency vets or regular vets. Whenever anybody needs any type of transport, we're here. I mean, we're fully equipped with stretchers and gurneys and pet oxygen masks. We do a lot of oxygen transports. But our job and our mission is to provide the very best transport and care for the pet on its way to whatever treatment that it needs at a veterinary hospital. We're not vets, but we're just like EMTs, but for pets. So we stabilize, we monitor, and we communicate with the proper hospital, proper veterinary facility as to what's going on with the pet so that they can get the best possible care. We are the only service. We are one of the very first in the whole country in terms of an ambulance service. There were other transport type services, but we were the first 24-hour ambulance type service. And we started out with just a white van. And since then, I've purchased human ambulances and I've retrofitted them specifically for pets so that we can give them the best possible care. You can reach us at 941-592-5131 or just Google Animal Ambulance, and we're the first one that comes up.
I'm the Wellness Director at the Humane Society of Manatee County in Bradenton, Florida. This is our Paws in Motion fundraising event. This is a great event where people come out with their dogs. We have all of our shelter animals here that are available for adoption. We do a great walk around this beautiful area. We raise money to help our shelter. Again, we're also getting out our animals that need to be adopted, and it's a great event where we're able to adopt animals out. We're also showcasing our veterinary clinic, because still a lot of people don't know that the Humane Society has an active veterinary clinic. We're talking with people, making sure they're up to date on vaccines, heartworm tests. If they need any services, we're giving them our information, trying to get them to come down and just do what's best for their dogs and cats. So we have a full veterinary clinic. We offer full veterinary services, from vaccines and wellness appointments to sick appointments. We are open to the general public. So anybody that needs to get help to their animals, absolutely call us. If you're struggling financially for whatever reason and you have an animal and you just want to get help for that animal, absolutely come down and talk with us. There are things that we can do. We have grants to help you. We absolutely want to see your pets to get them spayed and neutered. We have way too many dogs and cats right now and not enough homes, so it's super important. We have lots of grants to help too. So again, if you're just struggling a little bit financially, don't let that stop you. At least come down and visit us, and we're here to help you. I just wanted to chat a little bit about heartworm disease. Heartworm disease is a major problem. It is something that is completely preventable, and it is so much cheaper to prevent heartworm disease than it is to treat heartworm disease. Heartworm disease is spread by mosquitoes. We're in Florida, tropical paradise. We are full of mosquitoes. No matter what you think, mosquitoes also get in the house. So if your dog just stays in the house, mosquitoes are going to get in. It takes a single mosquito bite for your dog to get heartworm disease. And that is why it is so important to keep them on monthly prevention. If they do get heartworm disease, it can cause permanent damage to their hearts, to their lungs, and then to put them through heartworm treatment can also be a really hard thing to do for them. So again, prevention is key. Prevention it's inexpensive. The pets typically tolerate it. It is very safe. The prevention is something that you're going to need to get from your veterinarian. You do have to have a heartworm test once a year. No matter if you're on prevention or not, you have to have a heartworm test every year. So in Florida, it's pretty much summer almost all year round, but come April, through June, July, August, those months, it gets very hot here. We need to remember that our pets are going to get a lot hotter than we do. They have a fur coat on, so that serves as insulation. They also can't sweat like we do, so they're going to pant to cool themselves. They always need to have water available to them. Walking your pets, you can still do. The best time to walk them is early in the morning while the ground is cool. If you walk them at night after the sun is set, that hot sun has been heating up the ground all day long. Now the sun is gone, that ground is still hot. Walking your pet at night, they can get even hotter. Don't shave your animals either in the summer, thinking that that's going to help keep them cooler. That coat actually prevents them from the UV radiation, and if you shave your pet, you can actually expose them to sunburns. So absolutely never leave your pet in the car in the hot Florida sun and in the summer with windows down, thinking that it's going to be cool enough for them. It takes just a few minutes in a hot car for an animal to get heat stroke, and they can get heat stroke and die. So never leave your pet in the car with windows down in the summer. It is just too hot for them.
My name is Emily Bock, and I work at Bishop Animal Shelter as their public relations and events coordinator. Well, we're one of the few shelters in the area that adopts out not only dogs and cats, but small animals as well. So a number of our adoptions each month are rabbits, guinea pigs, hamsters, etc. And we tend to see over 100 adoptions a month is pretty typical for Bishop. I think one of the secrets of Bishop is just that we've sort of made our mark here in West Bradenton. We just celebrated 60 years of being in operations, so I think that people will adopt dogs from us for years and years. You know, they'll have a dog, have it for 15 or 20 years, or a cat, and then come back again because they had such a good experience with Bishop. Well, at Bishop we do same day open adoptions, so if you come in when we're open, that's every day except Wednesday and Sunday, you can just stop on by and look at all the animals, and if you find someone that you fall in love with, you can go home that day with the animal. We also have all of them listed on our Facebook and on our website, which is bishopspca.org. Well, we're here to support our friends over the Humane Society. We're very excited to partner with them and to work with them in making Manatee County a no-kill community. We have over 130 animals for adoption right now. There are animals all across Manatee looking for homes, so I hope that you'll remember to adopt and not shop, and bring a new family member home today.
Hi, I'm Clorinda Holland. Hi, Joyce Llewellyn.
Tisha Shabilsky, volunteer coordinator.
I have dealt with.
Hi, I'm Sharon Rivers.
All across this country.
Aria Zamani.
We love volunteering because animals need us. We need animals. We do it because they have nobody else to speak for them except for us. So we as volunteers take them out for walks, hug and mug them, and tell them they're special.
Kitty cuddlers. I do not believe we have any kitty cuddlers here in our little circle right now, but we do have many of them. Our cats are completely spoiled rotten. They love them to death. These are our main dog walkers and main event people.
I'm a kitty cuddler.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sharon does it all.
Cuddler.
You're going to have to edit all.
I'm a kitty cuddler. It's important for one reason is that we're a nonprofit organization, so we really need volunteers to come in to help with the animals, to help clean up the shelter. It's really giving back to the community, and you will find that many of the volunteers that are there have also adopted dogs.
You can go on our website, humanesocietymanatee.org, go to the volunteer section, click on the link. Once I receive your application, you'll get a lovely letter emailed to you about our orientation date. After you go through orientation, you're one of us.
Volunteer.
Volunteer.